What is up, my dude and dudettes, and welcome back to TellerTube. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the subreddit r/Maliciouscompliance. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. With that being said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Rebill my account. I don't care about the cost.
Okay, so I work as a long-term care LTC biller. I do pharmacy billing for nursing homes and assisted living facilities. So any meds they get, I bill. My company is contracted with LTC facilities. We provide medication to people in LTC. On to the story. I've been working in LTC for 16 years. The company I work for does something that is absolutely unheard of in the pharmacy billing. They care about their patients. So if your insurance drops a copay of $20, but the at-cost price is only $5, we will charge you the $5. We give you the lower price. This is really rare in my field. Most pharmacies are out to frick everyone. My company actually gives you the better deal. Here comes Karen. Inbound call.
Hi, I'd like to talk about my mom's bill. She's at nursing home.
Okay, what's the customer number? Pulls up customer number.
You didn't run this through my mom's insurance.
Let me check this out. Pause. Yes, we saw your copay was actually higher than the at-cost rate, so we dropped the charge down so it's cheaper for you.
I pay for insurance and I expect insurance prices.
Of course, but when we charge you the lesser price, we try to... Cuts me off.
I don't give a damn about your prices. I want it ran through the insurance for tax purposes.
Regardless of that, we can send you the itemized tax paper to show what you paid. We are just trying to give you the lower...
I want this ran through the insurance. This is ridiculous you aren't billing my insurance.
We did, but our at-cost gives you a lower price, so we charged you the lower price.
I am done with this. Bill the insurance.
Your bill is $75. If I bill your insurance, there are some tier 3 and 4 meds, highest copays, talking $75 plus. They will raise your bill.
It will not, and I expect you to rebill my account to the insurance and mail me a new statement.
Yes, ma'am. Call ends. I rebill the account. Her bill goes from $75 to $396. Oh. She gets her new bill a week later, calls back, loses her mind of course. My boss backed me up and told her that since it's been over 30 days since the meds were dispensed, we can't reverse the claims. She's stuck with the bills. Bottom line, if someone tells you they're giving you the best deal, take it. Classic Karen.
I don't care if you're giving me a deal. I want it ran through the insurance for tax purposes.
Boss complains no matter what I do, so I might as well have some fun with it. My boss likes to find asinine stuff in my work and about me to complain about. He'll fixate on things that ultimately have little or no bearing on our actual work, and bring them up repeatedly over the course of months or years just to have a reason to complain about, or demean me in some way. I'm done with the keep your head down mentality and started pushing back. Issue number 1. The unused columns in my Excel workbooks are too big. Okay, some context. I build quotes for customers in a web program which then spits out a spreadsheet that I finish up in Excel. The column's default width is too small for all the data, so the most effective solution is auto-size the whole workbook to neatly display all of the data in each cell, versus manually sizing each column and row one by one. The problem with this, apparently, is that all the empty columns in the rest of the workbook get auto-sized really wide. It shouldn't matter to anyone because, well, those columns are empty void space that doesn't get used or even looked at since all we care about are the existing data columns. But it matters to him exclusively. For some reason, even he can't put words to. It's just not how he likes it. And so he complains about it at every opportunity, even going so far to tell other people I don't know how to use Excel. Response. Now, once I finish working up the data columns, I reselect all of the empty columns and auto-resize the remaining workbook to the opposite of too big. Really freaking small. So now there's about 80 of them on screen instead of 4. Takes me all of 10 extra seconds to do, so it's worth it. And for the record, that's how long it would have taken him to do it if he bothered trying. Jury's still out as to if he'll complain about that too, but as expected, no one else would have even noticed the change. Probably because no one else cares about the empty cells. Issue number 2. I didn't respond to the SMS he sent to my personal phone on a Saturday. Response. After much arguing about this over the better part of a year, including 2 performance reviews, I realized the simplest and most effective solution was to simply not have a cell phone. So I blocked his number. Now he hears an automated, "This number is no longer in service," if he calls. And told him I canceled my cell phone service because it costs too much. As expected, this didn't settle well. So I reminded him that nothing in my employment contract or the company handbook requires me to have a personal cell phone. And then used that as a segue to tell him I would be happy to take an on-call pay if they wanted to provide me with a company phone and plan, also per our company handbook. He hasn't brought it up since. Sorry boss, you said they were too big, so I made them really small. You must get a doctor's note. I'm a grown-ass man and I can tell when I'm sick. I know my body a little better than a doctor does in terms of recovery, and if it is something I am not sure of, I will see a doctor. But my place of work has this silly rule that if you're going to be out 3 days, you have to have a doctor's note. Anyway, I got food poisoning the other day. It was in the middle of the night right before I was going to go in before it started to hit, and I knew what was coming. It was going to be 36 hours of running to the bathroom followed by 24 hours of being super tired from not having eaten for the last 2 days, and not having had any sleep for the last 48 hours. It's a full 3-day recovery for me. The first 36 really are the worst though. So I called in sick on Tuesday and Wednesday and was going to call in sick on Thursday too, to get my much needed rest and be 100% for work on Friday. I knew this was what was gonna happen, but when I called in this morning, I was told to have a doctor's note to miss this day. It's silly, because what is the doctor going to tell me that I don't already know? But my doctor also hates these types of rules, so she had my back. I went to her this morning and told her what my work said. She asked if maybe I might have had chills during my time of being sick. So I said yes. She said she doesn't feel comfortable saying it was just food poisoning and is going to say it could have been the stomach flu. She's writing me a note to be out until Monday now. So now I have 2 days of just rest and relaxation followed by the weekend. Thanks for forcing me to go into the doctor. Garbage place demands no black bags. Okay then. So for context, I live in Norway. English isn't my native language and I'm on my cell phone. Norway just made this ridiculous rule about how to dispose of your garbage. It's supposed to be in a clear bag, however, the actual text only states that black bags will be returned. The garbage bag people hadn't been to my house for 2 weeks and claimed I should be okay with dropping the excess garbage off, even though I only had black bags at my house. When I arrived at the dump, they turned me back and claimed they wouldn't honor what the government agency had promised over the phone. I asked to get the exact wording of the new law and it stated, as I said above, no black bags allowed. That's it. So I went and did what any sane person would do. Got stark solid, non-see-through white bags and filled my stuff within. Went back and when they tried to protest, I made them read their own damn pamphlet and then enjoyed to throw my non-see-through bags in their trash bins. I plan on the continuation of this tactic. Write a vague law so you can force us to buy new bags that's trash place approved. Enjoy your otherwise colored bags that are no better. Well, it's true. The law only states no black bags allowed. They weren't very specific. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button as it would really help me out. Subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with my latest videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.